So what it means to be a trailblazer and pave the path for other LGBTQ plus candidates is that people need to understand that we are not going back to zero, and especially in terms of trans representation in the state legislature. You can succeed because of who you are, not despite it, and not for what other people tell you you're supposed to be. I was actually really grateful that more people were being vulnerable enough to be visible in the first place right after, I won in 2017, and Representative Titone was one of them. I told her to go get trained with Emerge Colorado and with the LGBTQ Victory Institute, and she flipped a Republican seat just like we did here in Virginia, and she made history in her own right in Colorado. And for that, I'm really grateful that you had more people like Brianna and like so many other trans people across the country who put their names out on a ballot and decided that they can serve too.
Being someone who's on the front lines is just really an honor for me, and I was really grateful for Danica to be the person who finally broke through the ceiling. And we are ready for this, and we can do it. And Danica was very gracious in giving her tips and tricks on how to do it. I mean, of course, Emerge was essential in giving me the tools, as well as Victory Institute, to make sure I knew how to do the campaign. Those resources were essential for me to actually win my race, because we had everything stacked against us, and we were able to persevere because of my qualifications, and not despite the fact that I was a trans person, because that really didn't matter to people. What mattered was delivering on what a good person in public office does, listening to constituents, because that's who we work for, and that's why we're here, to do the work of people.
One of the things that I made a point of was to actually, put my actions and, put my time where my mouth is. And so that's why I flew out to Colorado to actually campaign with Representative Titone in 2018. Flew up to Vermont to campaign for Christine Hallquist when she was running for governor of Vermont. I really want to emphasize what makes us different is that we don't get to the front of the line, turn around and say, how come you're not up here yet? We get to the front of the line, extend our arms back and say, join us. And we actually do the work that helps people.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm constantly getting people asking me about running for office because of what I did and repeated in 2020. I've been able to help a lot of people with their races, and that's what we're here to do, is make our bench a little bit wider and a little bit bigger. And got 8 trans people now elected across the country, and if we can keep doubling every year, that would be something to really cheer about.
I've been fortunate enough in my 4 sessions in Richmond to have 23 of my bills signed into law by the governor now. I'm really proud that, against some really bigoted opposition, that we got my non-discrimination trans healthcare bill passed last year as well. And, one thing that Representative Titone and I, we actually both share is that we were the patrons for our bills to ban the gay and trans panic defense.
The gay and trans panic defense ban was one of the bills that I was really proud of. This was around the same time that the George Floyd protests were happening outside of our Capitol. Black Lives Matter was important to a lot of people in the district, and the folks who are in the most need, especially in the trans community, are the Black trans people, and those were the folks I was really thinking about with this bill.
When you have an issue like that, like it's a constituent service issue, and because it's a 15-year-old student from right down the street from where I live here saying, hey, can you get this done, because that person knows what it's like to be afraid to be LGBTQ in 2021. I think that really underscored the importance of it for the message that it sends, that that's not okay in Colorado, it's not okay in Virginia, and frankly it shouldn't be okay anywhere.
So that was a huge relief to be able to get that bill done and signed by the governor, and protect those folks out there who are scary.
The first thing that I would always tell anyone is go get trained. You go through your state chapter of Emerge. Emerge is completely welcoming and open for trans women just as much as cis women, and know what you're getting yourself into before you run. Your Emerge sisters are some of the closest people who you'll actually get to meet in this line of work. So I would completely recommend go get trained, go sign up with Emerge.
I couldn't agree more. The training is invaluable, and they also, when you meet everyone who's so supportive, the sisterhood really is such a valuable thing, and all the different things that people bring to the table is so important when it comes to running for office. run for office. I mean, people need to do it more. If you have the wherewithal to do it, you think you have a shot to do it, you want to do it, you want to challenge the system, we need you. We need you to do it and step up, and we're here to help.